Okay, we're going to be multiplying today again. So we're got these problems. We're going to look at a couple word problems at the end. And then by the time we get done, you'll be able to go do this easily. So you solve Mr. Walker's video. We're using the distributive property. Basically, that means we're multiplying 7 times 3, and then we're multiplying 7 times 4/5. So I'll write it out just to show you the distributive property. And we'll get started here then. So 7 times 3 and 4/5 is the same thing as 7 times 3 plus 7 times 4/5. All right, we just add the answers together. So let's find the answers. 7 times 3 is 21 plus 7 times 4/5. That's going to be 7 times 4, 28 fifths. Now, we cannot leave it 28 fifths. We're going to have to make it a mixed number, not an improper fraction. Remember, we've done this for quite a while. There's a couple ways you can do this. You can decompose it into 5/5. You get 5/5 would be 25/5, right? Or you could just divide 28 divided by 5, and you would get 5 times 5 is 25 with a remainder of 3. So 28/5 equals 5, and we have 3 left over, 5 and 3/5 left. Okay, so now we have 21 plus 5 and 3/5. Let's add the whole numbers. 21 plus 5 is 26. I don't have a fraction to add to the 3/5, so it's just 26 and 3/5 for our answer. Did you get that? It's not too bad. Just got to do a little bit of work to break down the improper fraction after you multiply. All right, 3 times 12 and 7/8 is the same thing as 3 times 12 plus 3 times 7/8. Okay, so let's find these answers. 3 times 12 is 36. 3 times 7/8, we just multiply that top number. 3 times 7 is 21/8. So 36 plus 21/8. Problem is, I can't leave it an improper fraction, so you can either divide it or decompose it. This one's not too bad to decompose. So I think I'll do 8/8. 8/8, that's 16. I need 5/8 more to get 21. 8 plus 8 is 16, plus 5 is 21/8. So here's 1, 2, and then I have 5/8. So I have 36 plus 37, 38, and 5/8. So I just decomposed 21/8 that time instead of divided it. You can do it any way you want to. Just make sure if you decompose it that your numerators add up to that numerator. All right, next problem. 7 times 8 and 2/5 is the same thing as 7 times 8 plus 7 times 2/5. Okay, let's find these answers. 7 times 8 is 56. 7 times 2/5, 7 times 2 is 14/5. You want to divide or decompose? Either one you want to do. I'm going to decompose this one again. I'm going to have 5/5 and 5/5. That's 10/5. So I need 4 more. 4/5. So 5 plus 5 is 10, plus 4 is 14/5. 5/5 is 1. Another 5/5 is 2. So I've got 56. Plus 1 would be 57. Plus 2 would be 58. And 4/5. 58 and 4/5 is my answer. All right, let's work some more. This time we have 4 and 5/6 times 9. They've written it backwards, haven't they? Trying to confuse us. We're too smart for them. We know that's still 9 times 4 plus 9 times 5/6. Okay, now we just find the answer. 9 times 4 is 36, plus 9 times 5/6 would be 9 times 5. That would be 45/6. I'm going to divide this time because that number is a lot bigger than that one. So 45 divided by 6. It's going to be 7. 7 times 6 is 42. 55 minus 42 is 3. So this is going to be the same thing as 7 and 3, 6. So I have 36 plus 7 and 3, 6. 36 plus 7 is 43. I don't have a fraction to add to 3, 6, so I can just leave it 3, 6, which is the same thing as 1/2, right? Okay. Next problem, 3 times 8 and 11 twelfths. It's the same thing as 3 times 8 plus 3 times 11 twelfths. Let's find these answers. 3 times 8 is 24 plus 3 times 11 twelfths would be 3 times 11 is 33 twelfths. Okay, let's divide 33 by 12 over here. It's going to be 2. 2 times 12 is 24. 33 minus 24 is 9, so 2 and 9 twelfths. Okay, so 33 twelfths is 2 and 9 twelfths. So I have 24 and a 2 makes 26, and then I have 9 twelfths more. 26 and 9 twelfths. Okay, next problem. Moving right along. 5 times 20 and 8 tenths. First we do 5 times 20 plus 5 times 8 tenths. 5 times 20 is 100. Plus, let's see, 5 times 8 would be 40 tenths. Oh, this is an easy one. How many tenths makes 40? 10 tenths, 10 tenths, 10 tenths, 10 tenths would be 40 tenths. So that's the same thing as 4. 40 divided by 10 would be 4. So 100 plus 4 is 104. I liked that one. That was a little bit easier. Now we got a big dude. We got 25 and 4/100ths times 4. We just got to do, okay, 4 times the 25 plus 4 times the 4/100ths. 4 times 25 is 100 again. Okay, 4 times 4 over 100 is 16 over 100. Well, that's pretty easy. I don't have an improper fraction, so I just do 100 plus 16 hundredths is 116 hundredths. Easy peasy. Let's work a couple of word problems. Tomorrow you get to do lots of word problems. Let's look at these word problems. They're just the same type of problem, but they're just in word form. The distance around the ballpark is 2 5/10 miles. Cecilia ran around it 3 times. How far did she run? Well, that's saying 2 5/10 is how many it is one time. She ran 3 times that. So we're going to do this the same way. Let's say 3 times 2 plus 3 times 5/10. I'm getting a little messy. I need to write neater. Sorry. 3 times 2 is 6, plus 3 times 5/10 is 15 tenths. That's easy to decompose. It's going to be 10 tenths and 5 tenths. And 10 tenths is 1, so 6 and 1 is 7. Then I have 5 tenths left. Same thing as 1/2, because 5's half of 10. So she ran 7.5 or 7 5/10 miles. And one more, and I'll let you try your work. Windsor the dog ate 4 3/4 snack bones each day for a week. How many bones did Windsor eat that week? Well, how many days are in a week? There's 7 days in a week. 7 days times every day he ate 4 3/4 of a snack bone. That's a hungry dog, huh? So we're just going to take the 7 and multiply them, the distributive property. 7 times 4 plus 7 times 3/4. 7 times 4 is 28, plus 7 times 3 is 21/4. That's going to be hard to break down, decompose, so I'm just going to divide 21 divided by 4. What's that going to get me? 6 is too big. 5. 5 times 4 is 20, with 1 left over. So 21/4 is the same thing as 5 1/4. So 28 plus 5 would be 33. I don't have a fraction to add to the 1/4, so 33 1/4. And that's it. So you got it? I think you'll be able to do this just fine. Just remember, on all these, take the number, multiplying it by the whole number first, then multiply it times the fraction, and add those two together. Most of the time, you're going to have to decompose or divide to make the improper fraction a mixed number. If you can do those 3 things, you got this assignment down pat. I think you'll do great. Get started. If you need some help, hang on to the meet, and we'll work some of these out in the meet today. See you then.